We're standing in front of the Bet Midrash of Rabbi Yosef Karo, who authored the Shulchan Aruch. This man also represented an enormous wealth of knowledge, not just about halakha, but also the tradition is that he was visited by a Maggid as well in the evening, and in here was his Beit Midrash. And so he represented very much what Tsfat's about, this contrast and this synthesis between halakha and Kabbalah, between mysticism and Jewish law. We're right now on Simchat Abuhav, and it's named Simchat Abuhav, or the alley of Abuhav, because of the Abuhav Shul here, which is one of the very important landmarks. There are a number of old shuls here, synagogues, that are from the time of the Ari, about 400 or 500 years ago. And they're a real heritage for all the Jewish people. They're some of the oldest existing and still being used synagogues in the world. I just love this arch. The tradition is, this is the main traffic route where the camels from Lebanon would bring, and the mules would bring the wheat to the shuk on the other side. And tradition is that the height of this was so that the camels could pass underneath. We're actually underneath this very, very important room that was the Bet Midrash of the chief rabbi at Tsfat up to 1929, when he and his wife were both murdered during the Tarpat, or the 1929 massacres that occurred here in Hebron and Yerushalayim. We're also looking at our home. We have the privilege and the honor to actually now be the family that has the responsibility for this home. This cemetery became a significant burial ground during the time of the Mekubalim in the 14 and 1500s. You can see the cemetery, the old part of the cemetery, is quite damaged, and that's due to the change in the underlying earth structure due to the earthquakes in the 17 and 1800s. Behind me you see Har Meron. Along with Tsfat, these are the two highest peaks in the north and are of significant strategic value. Over there are the listening posts of the Israeli Air Force. Why they're necessary is because they're only approximately 15 kilometers from the border with Lebanon. There are thousands of missiles trained and can hit Tsfat right here due to the proximity to Lebanon. So this is a strategic place. The seat of the Northern Command of the Israeli Army is here, and it's critical, given the demographics of the north, that we not just retain, but we strengthen Tsfat, and hence, as the capital of the Galilee, strengthen the northern part of the Galilee. And the Breslov community, the Nachnovei Tzfat Fund community, is the majority community in the old city of Tsfat. Not just living there day to day, but building community centers and institutions, not just for themselves, but for the community at large.